Never start your English yoga class like this. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you can just watch me. The words you say at the beginning of your yoga class set the tone and the foundation of how the rest of the class will be. So in today's video, let's talk about how to introduce the start of your yoga class in English. And we'll talk about what they should and should not be. When teaching yoga in English, you can get very nervous, especially with the beginning or the introduction. You're not sure what exactly to say. So let's check out some things you should not say at the beginning of your class. Okay, sit down and shut up. I've had the worst day today. Is there anyone new? Please raise your hand. If you're pregnant or got any injuries, please raise your hand. If you're new to yoga, you probably don't want to be here. This class is going to be a difficult class. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you can just watch me. Let me just get the music started. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Come start in child's pose. Wow. I hope none of you are saying some of those things at the beginning of your class. But if you are, don't worry. Let's change it to make your English yoga class even better. So let's talk about some of those ways you probably shouldn't use at the beginning of your class. So here are some better phrases you can use to start your English yoga class. A common thing I hear is, if you don't understand, please watch what I'm doing. So that has a bit of a negative image towards it. So for example, me as a native speaker, hearing that from the teacher would mean, okay, I'm not going to understand. So that means it's going to be difficult. I'm not going to understand what the instructor's saying. So then that puts up a barrier here being like, oh, it's going to be difficult. There's something wrong. But I think what you're trying to say is that maybe the person practicing might not understand everything, or the instructor might make a mistake. And if you're not sure, just watch. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you what you can say instead. So let's check out some alternative ways to say that, as well as some better phrases you can use to start your yoga class. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining. I'm Micah, and I'll be guiding you through the 60-minute English yoga flow. Hello, I'm Micah, and welcome to English Yoga. Hi, I'm Micah, and welcome to this English yoga flow. And don't worry, I'm going to be practicing along with you and here to support you as we do tonight's class. So those were some better ways to start off your English yoga class. And did you catch the alternative for, if you don't understand, watch me? So it's more about that you're going to be there to support the students, rather than pointing out the negative part, is telling the students that you're going to be there to support them, and maybe that you're going to do the flow with them. So that lets them know, okay, I can watch the instructor anytime, and it doesn't really focus on the, oh, I'm not going to understand, or the instructor's instructions, the cueing is not going to be good or clear. So using positive reinforcements, making a positive image, will make your yoga class have a more positive image and make the students and you feel more better about the practice and yourselves. So now you've seen some great ways to start out your English yoga class. So I'm interested, how do you start your English yoga class? Please share it down in the comments, and I'm excited to see what you do at the beginning of your class. If you have any questions about doing yoga in English, don't worry, you can pop them down in the comments and I'll be most happy to help you on your English yoga journey. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so it helps to support me, so I can help support you on your English yoga journey, so you can improve your English yoga teaching skills. And getting more experience in teaching yoga in English can be a challenge. Do you know where you can get more experience and practice teaching yoga in English? Ooh! So in this video, I'll talk about some different ways you can get more experience with teaching yoga in English. So check out this video right here.